Oh, I'm sorry. I had to wash my Listerine. Anyway, we're set to go after intermission here. We have all the hepatitis and or otherwise bloodborne illnesses cleaned up off the floor. The anarchist Arik Cannon making his much anticipated debut in MCW Battleground Wrestling, taking on Nate Bash. Arik Cannon maybe decided he doesn't want to compete for your MCW Battleground.
He's just thirsty. He's over there getting a drink of water.
You mean you want to drink the cancer-inducing water from 3M here in Cottage Grove?
Hey, my buddy's getting a lot of money from that lawsuit.
Oh, you're a sick son of a frickin'. Anyway, since my broadcast colleague apparently thinks, you know, people bleeding like they were just shot downtown Minneapolis is funny, and thinking that collecting money from a lawsuit purely for the financial implications based on someone getting frickin' cancer is honorable, maybe I should just do this match solo. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie-up for Arik Cannon, the recipient of an armbar from Nate Bash, a spectacular competitor, the most popular competitors in MCW Battleground. Look at the finesse though of Arik Cannon, able to get up back to his feet and reverse into his own armbar. Arik Cannon fought all over the world, but Bash having fought all over the United States as well, back into his armbar. Nate Bash, such acrobatic style you see in the ring. That signature hair that you don't see from many other competitors.
What, you smell pussy? I would smell like pussy to a bunch of dicks.
Whoa, Arik Cannon. Arik Cannon with a few words for the great wrestling fans here we have at Cottage Grove.
These guys are
Take a foul mouth and litter it over. Well, let's just say 320-pound turd like you. That tests of strength. That bridge, though, well-developed neck muscles from Nate Bash is not going to let himself be pinned. Let's just play that out on the table right now. Nate Bash fighting out. Maybe a little more polished physique on the part of Nate Bash, as opposed to the anarchist Arik Cannon. Cannon, though, able to work around into that leg, into that headlock. Nate Bash easily, though, able to work up to his knees. And a sit out into that armbar, excuse me.
Nope.
I'm still a little shook up from that last contest, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Ryan's going to need some head staples, but
He's not getting the kind of staples he received during the course of the contest.
well, yeah, the head staples are a little bit.
Can I please? Please. Oh, well, that's debatable. I'm going to keep this over here. I don't want to give you... Oh, God, there's hepatitis on that. Leapfrog. Back to the clothesline. Here we go. Head scissors. Whirlwind. Kind of like the whirlwind vacation I just went on to. Well, I'm not going to talk about that here. But anyway, over the top rope. Look at Nate Bash with that body getting the upper hand over the anarchist Arik Cannon. Arik Cannon, probably the more prolific competitor of the two, though Nate Bash, no slouch certainly.
You know, when me and the executive committee put this match together, I've been anticipating this ever since we put it together about 5-6 weeks ago.
Speed the cover, 1, 2. Kick out from Arik Cannon. We've seen Arik Cannon in, I guess you can call it the Club Wrestling Federation. If you're watching this tape, you might be familiar with Chikara. He's competed in IWA himself. He's competed in Combat Zone Wrestling as well as the short-lived Wrestling Society X on MTV. And the ring presence of Arik Cannon and that clothesline taking down Nate Bash and finally Arik Cannon able to take control.
Wow, you know, this has actually been one of the more solid matches of the evening.
As far as actual wrestling and grappling and competition.
Yeah, you know.
As opposed to staples and signs and windshields.
Yeah, you know, some wrestling fans like vanilla, some like chocolate, you know? I mean, you know, some people like that violence, some people like a nice, you know, wrestling clinic, and
move this away from the racial stereotypes you're trying to put forth during this contest, you racist sack of shit.
What? You're always throwing allegations at me about being racist, DJ.
Heard you throw an N-Bop toward Nate Bash. Anyway, back to the action. I heard it. The fans heard it. Arik Cannon able to grab a fistful of dreadlock and take down Nate Bash to the canvas. Cannon going to work now. Arik Cannon, quite the compassion. Might get a headache from realizing that he let him go at 3.
Did you see that? Rob Page just struck Arik Cannon. That's not allowed.
Why is he still officiating?
I have no idea.
Arik Cannon, front face lock on Nate Bash, setting up for a vertical suplex after. Straight up, no chicanery, no shenanigans, just a vertical suplex, and he's going to let him go eventually. Maybe. The blood rushing to the head, man. That's impact. Never mind. That one's been used so many times. And he drops him down. Perfectly executed. Like I said, no shenanigans, no chicanery. Cover 1, 2, and kick out from Nate Bash at 2.
Wow, you know, this is kind of a heart. Cool down your heartbeat after the excitement of that street fight. I mean, geez, my pulse is still up there, and my heart is rapidly beating after that match. I mean, it's nice to see a nice wrestling clinic for a change.
Yeah, man, if wrestling were fake, that's exactly how I'd script it to be, probably. Right hand from Arik Cannon. To the face of Nate Bash. This isn't that fake stuff you see on WWE. These guys are fighting for real.
Oh man, look at Rhinestone's blood trail at the end of that match.
You'll see that on MySpace.com, I'm sure. Elbow to the earlobe. He might not be able to listen to the Sex Pistols tomorrow. And Nate Bash, oh my God! Oh, a plastic surgeon. His nose just went right back into his face.
You can only do so much. It's out a counter for it and plants your face straight into the mat, DJ.
Before a play-by-play guy gets lymphoma. Kick out at 2. Kick out, count of 2, Arik Cannon. Mainstay on the Upper Midwest wrestling scene. We have seen him in addition to the national spotlight, Midwest Pro Wrestling, New York Pro Wrestling. Competed in North Star Premier Wrestling. Man, he's been all over the place. Never mind. We're going to go there. You were going to go there, Mike. Go where? And he's been all over the place. Line.
What? I'm not causing any.
You were going to do shtick when I said he's been all over the place. I know it.
Hey, tonight's violence speaks for it.
No time for shtick. This is serious competition. These competitors, Nate Bash, his rotator cuffs being, and then that elbow right into that forehead. Man, I'm delusional. Looks like a three-quarter Nelson. We go from the staple gun to the three-quarter Nelson. What the hell?
That's how we do it in the Battleground. Staple gun to wrestling clinic.
Arm drops at 2. No, Nate Bash. No, he's done. It's still 2, but Nate Bash fights out. Yay! Wrestling. Nate Bash fighting out. Good guy, getting the job done.
If I was Arik Cannon, I'd be using Nate Bash.
A clothesline.
I'd be using Nate Bash's hair to my advantage excessively.
And he's a better referee, though, than to allow that to occur. Here we go. Right hand, Arik Cannon. The stiffest forearms, the stiffest chops, the stiffest right hands. I'm talking with a lip, for Christ's sake. Anyway, Spine Buster, mid-range. Gets him. Break binding the leg. Spinning toe hold in that figure 4. Modified figure 4. He's got him. Oh, he's got the face block. I don't even know what you'd call that.
He's got some kind of a grapevine on him.
Trying to act like you know wrestling moves because you certainly don't. Nate Bash may just tap out here to this. I would not be at all surprised if Nate Bash were to tap out. And he's got him by the hair. Page, he's got him by the hair. Don't spit at me, you sack of garbage bag. Accomplished competitor, that Arik Cannon.
I would piss off the anarchist Arik Cannon too bad. He might do something to your car, but, you know, if he did something to your car, I don't know how that would be, hinder on him because it couldn't look any crappier.
You're saying, no, I went out there, 2 count, kick out. I went out there during intermission. My car is unscathed, but someone's, I think it was a Grand Am or Grand Prix, got a little bit damage to it.
And that match was a little bit too crazy. I think the referee should have maintained a little bit of control and got that back in the ring. Or at least in the building for that matter.
Well, Clinic Urgent Care might be visited tonight, but my brand new 2007 Sable is just fine. And that's what everyone's concerned about. And no one's going to tell the commission about the shenanigans that went on.
What shenanigans?
Oh, you know, with the lack of control, and the lack of doctor, and the lack of drug testing, except when it's convenient.
There's a doctor backstage attending to Ryan Stone right now.
Ryan Stone might be drinking a bottle of Dr. Pepper. That's about all that he's got. But DDT, tornado swinging, and both men are down. You're going to see it all here in MCW Battleground Wrestling. Action all over the place. From 4-on-4 street fights to 3-on-2 street fights to solid, fundamental wrestling. The fans appreciating. The fans coming out here on Labor Day weekend. Nate Bash might get to his feet first. Rob Page is at 6. Both competitors trying to get to their feet. And a right hand answering from Cannon. Bash with another forearm. Spinning fist to the face. Don't know what else to call it.
Yeah, it was like a spinning backhand pin slap.
To the midsection and a beautiful inzergirare. Wow, I botched that fall. My God, you'd expect better. Never mind. Drop it! No, I thought he was going to drop the leg, but he delivers the foot right to that temple of Arik Cannon. Nate Bash with the upper hand here. This competitive matchup. Bash, top rope, springboard, cross body, but he's got to make the cover. Hook the leg. 1, 2, 3. No! I thought Nate Bash had him there. Fans thought it was 3. Nate Bash thought it was 3. Rob Page saying it's 2.
That was as close as it comes to a pinfall feature, especially when you got guys, beating the crap out of each other with anything they can find at his.
Sorry, I'm getting my drink. Here we go. breaker.
Did you just order another drink, DJ?
Yeah, I did.
Does DJ stand for drunken jackass?
Maybe tonight. He hit him with his move. 1, 2. No, and Nate Bash. How the hell did Nate Bash kick out of that Tiger Driver?
Wow. These guys are putting a lot into it. Man, I don't know. I'm glad I didn't call my bookies on this one, DJ, because
I want to be able to tell.
exactly, could go either way.
Here we go. Oh, thought he was going for another vertical suplex. Nate Bash able to reverse it. Snapmare maybe, no. Oh, drop kick to the knee. And there's that glimmering warlock. 1, 2, 3, it's over with. Cannon with the victory. The ring announcer thought he'd change up his delivery with every call of the match each night. Each match this night. Man, it's hot here. I'm losing my mind. Waiting for my drink. Arik Cannon, the victor here. More coming your way.
Damn it. That close.